So it seems as though there's been a Modern Warfare 2 update, and this one hasn't actually been a title update, but things are changing in the game, so I feel they're doing some back-end changes, so changing things without players ever knowing, and it's quite a common thing. The game is worse in like one sort of outlook, whereas there are actually points of the game or parts of the game that feel a lot better. And I can't quite put my finger on exactly how or why it feels better, it just does. And just quickly before we jump into this video and I explain everything, if you are looking to pick up cheap games, if you're looking to get Modern Warfare 2 cheap, there is a link in the description that will take you through the CD keys. They're fast, they're reliable, they're cheap. And if you use that link in the description, you'll also be directly supporting the channel at the same time. Also, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like on it. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated. And let's jump into my opinions on what's currently going on in Modern Warfare 2. So, we had a title update, and the title update was 23 gig on my Xbox Series X. A lot of other Xbox players said their update was around 50 gig. And then you have PC and PlayStation that was no more than like a gig. So I have no idea why the file size, like the download size or whatever, was so drastically different on Xbox. But that's the only title update they've done, and I've jumped on, I've played a few matches since then, and everything felt fine. That was like a day or so ago, and then I've jumped on today. I've played maybe 3 or 4 matches so far today, and now what's happening is after every single match, I spoke about this in the video about aim assist, that one's titled Modern Warfare 2 is completely broken. I have this error popping up that says, what is it? It says, it's something like, it takes me back to the main menu of the game. Then it says there's a 6.2 gig update waiting. So I click on the button to do the update, and then it says disk read error. I'm playing the digital edition of the game, so I don't have a disc in my console whatsoever. And I have absolutely no idea why it's doing that. Someone's recommended reinstalling the game, but even the base game alone is 40 gig, and I'm not sitting there through that. I don't have the fastest internet speeds in the world. But that was happening maybe once a day or once every couple of days of playing the game. Now that is happening after absolutely every single match. I can't see any progression at the end of the game. I can't see any leveling up or what I've unlocked for reaching a new level or anything like that. I have to load back into the game. I need to go through to the gunsmith just to check the level on my weapons. Because as soon as the match ends and you get that final kill cam, instead of popping up the progression screen, it's popping up with that error. Not only that, I am now facing system errors when I'm trying to join matches. So I sit in the lobby, I wait for it to go through the matches, searching for the ping and everything. It gets the lobby ready. That's quite laggy now, it's getting even worse. And then as soon as it does load, all the players are in, we load into the match. As soon as it's actually loading the map, so when you get that like splash screen of the map or whatever it is whilst everyone's loading in, it just pops up saying system error, and it boots me out of that match, and that's happening quite often now as well. So it's in a sense crashing, but it's not a hard crash back to the dashboard, or if you was on PC, it's not a hard crash back to your desktop. But it seems as though there are a lot more issues in terms of these errors that are popping up, at least for me. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments, are you getting more errors? Have you noticed anything change, I'd say quite drastically, since that title update, to the point where you're thinking they are doing back-end changes? Because it feels like they are to me. Another reason, and this is a little bit of positivity on the channel, I'm having a lot of fun playing the game at the moment. From what I've played today, the 3 or 4 matches, I'm not struggling anywhere near as much as I have been. And I've made a few complaints about the SBMM or the skill-based matchmaking being really strong. I might be losing matches here and there, but I'm not really going negative. In fact, I've had a couple of games where I'm going like 30 for 14, so I've got over a 2 KD, and I am one of the biggest potato aims, I'm one of the biggest bots you'll ever see in Call of Duty. But for some reason, I'm doing well in the matches, back-to-back matches, not doing reverse boosting, I don't use a VPN or anything like that, so it's just genuine gameplay, back-to-back matches, 3 or 4 in a row, I'm doing really well in terms of my kills and deaths. I'm managing to get on the objectives a lot more and spend a lot more time when I'm playing hardpoint and stuff. So I don't know if they're doing back-end changes to tone down the SBMM. I don't know exactly what it is, but there is positivity because I'm actually enjoying the game even more than what I have been in recent days. The only problem for me personally right now is the fact that I'm getting these system errors quite often, and after every single match I can't see any form of progression because it boots me to the main menu and it tells me that there's a disk read error and all that sort of stuff. It keeps telling me there's an update when there's not actually an update for the game. So I've got no idea what's going on. I thought I'd get this video out to let you know that I'm experiencing, like, I'd say it's quite a big issue. I do want to see what I'm unlocking for my weapons and stuff. But at the same time, I am having more fun. And not only that, but Christmas is coming up in a little over a month, so this game is probably going to go on sale at some point. You can already get it cheap through CD keys, but there's possibly going to be an official discount going around soon so that people are going to be able to pick it up even cheaper. And I've said it like from the very beginning, I might be making these complaints and moaning every single video, but I'm just pointing out the issues that are in the game. And I've said almost every single video that I'm still having fun with the game. So it's not that the game's the absolute worst in the world, but it is that there are a lot of problems. There are some big problems, like the false bans still haven't been acknowledged or even addressed, spoken about, or whatever. There are problems, but there is also fun to be had in the game. Not only that, but we are now 10 days away from Season 1 launching. And with Season 1, there is so much content coming into this game. There's going to be Warzone 2, there's going to be the DMZ, there's going to be CDL Mosh Pit, there's a Battle Pass. Hardcore, also known now as Tier 1, is going to be making its way into the game. There's possibly going to be new maps, new weapons. There's going to be a lot coming into the title when Season 1 drops. So I just thought I'd get this video out to let you know that I am experiencing a problem that's just become more and more common. And I mean every single match, I'm getting that update and that disk read error just popping up on my screen. And it is frustrating. It does feel as though they've done a back-end change and they've updated the game in some way and it has made it worse in at least one sense. But at the same time, I am also having a lot more fun with it. That's another thing I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Have you been playing recently and you feel as though the SBMM has changed? Do you think it might have been stronger? Do you think it's got a little bit weaker and a little bit better? I want you guys to let me know in the comments because someone left a comment asking me to put out a spreadsheet and just create a spreadsheet with player levels, kill death and all that sort of stuff. But after the matches I played today, there's no point me doing that because the majority of players are level 55. I mean, I'm level 36 and I've barely played. I haven't used a single one of my XP tokens or anything like that. So the majority of players are level 55. The skill level seems to be a little bit more balanced than what it's felt like the early days of the game. And that is based on playing multiple matches consecutively, not backing out, not using VPNs, not reverse boosting, or anything like that. So let me know your experiences on Modern Warfare 2 in the comments. And if you don't already own Modern Warfare 2, based on what you have seen of the game so far, do you think this game looks like it's worth the money? Or would it be one that you wait for a sale to pick up? And check out this video if you want to see other Modern Warfare 2 content on the channel. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.